America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Hit made by Josh Uche. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. All right. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Go Silver, ready?
They send the tight end in motion left. From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Oh, look at this, Brock. They're splitting the tackles out wide here. I love a bit of creativity to begin this drive. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Easy. Hey, 57.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, 73.
On first down, Hurts. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
63, bang. Don't touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Escaped. Oh, he loses the football. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. First down.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Throwing this back in the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Chiefs trying to make some noise before halftime. Okay, look at this. They're breaking out the rarely seen Emery and Henry package. Tackles lined up out wide for third.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Right side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Again, they're heading to the line in the monster formation, sending those tackles towards the sideline on first down. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Offense to the line for second down.
No touch, set. Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Crowd up, Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Man. No touch.
Another try following the sack. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Great. Set. King, Phil King. Phil King. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts now on 4th. His running back catches it downfield. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Running back, motioning right.
No touch.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, easy. 63, 63, bang. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Barkley's got it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Great, great, great. Set. 63, 63, 63. Hey. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey, 57, 57. Come back. I don't need to. I don't need to. Right side.
Play action, Mahomes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Yellow. Yellow. Good side.
Looking to throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, 43.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Man in motion here.
23. 15, 15. Right side.
Throwing it just before halftime. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting the drive with a little wrinkle in their offense. The tackles spread out wide in the monster formation.
Right side.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, color. Hero 15.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline.
We're good.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Come back. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Yellow. 15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Yellow. Right side.
He'll get this one to Brown. Now he's past the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run Pacheco.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Yellow. Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 57 color. Right side.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. 73. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First and 10 from the 41. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 41.
Great, set. Hey.
Back to throw, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Crowd love Yanni. Crowd love Yanni. Go silver, ready?
Second and 1. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first.
Hey, 73. Great. Hey.
Hurts now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hey, 73. Yanni.
Here's second and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
63. Crowd love Yanni.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Starting the drive with a little wrinkle in their offense. The tackles spread out wide in the monster formation. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Miami. Great.
Hurts to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Like a hornet. Hey. Delta.
First down throwing for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Hey, Silver.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. He finds Brown right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. That one's out and cut on the right side. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Phil King. Great, set. Crowd left, Yanni. 63.
Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Silver, set. Hey! Great, set.
Blitz coming here. Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up